Peace, 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 peace. It's Andrew, the Promised Child, once again. How we doing, y'all? Now listen, right? Stop overthinking and just do it, right? I feel like, forget this, I know this for sure. Too many people are trying to follow other people, right? So, for example, you want to be a basketball player. You look at LeBron James, which is one of the greatest that has ever done it. You look at Michael Jordan, which is Michael Jordan is like the greatest that ever done it. You look at Kobe Bryant, like these are the greats of the game that you know, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. You know, when you look at the NFL, you look at guys like Ray Lewis, Emmitt Smith, you know what I'm saying, Tom Brady. You look at a lot of these guys who are very successful at what they do. And they was very successful. They earned a lot of money. They did a lot of great things. And there's a lot of people who look up to them, which I'm not saying don't look up to them. That's not the point of this video, to say don't look up to them, don't look up to them. It's okay to be inspired by them. It's okay to look up to them. Right? But this is what I'm saying. They are their own unique individual. Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, like Ray Lewis, they own unique individual. Emmitt Smith, they own individual. You know what I'm saying? And in baseball, you got great athletes in baseball. They own individual. You are your own individual. You are your own person. You are unique. And this is what I'm saying. You could do something completely different. Yes, you could be inspired by them. Yes, they laid a foundation or they laid a blueprint for you. And you could be inspired by these folks. But this is what I'm saying. You can do it your way. Think about it. When you think about the retail industry, right? Like the retail grocery industry, Sam Walton was the man. And if you don't know who Sam Walton is, he's the one that started Walmart. He was the man, right? He the one that came up with those low prices. You know what I'm saying? But he was dominating in the physical industry, like actual buildings. He was in a physical building. Fast forward, right, to Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos come out. Jeff Bezos said, okay, I'm going to do retail grocery. But guess what? Jeff Bezos came up with a plan to do, like, shipping out of his basement. So he's shipping out of his basement. He's selling products out of the basement, which he started off with books, right? But he came up with a different way. Where everybody else was doing physical buildings, Jeff Bezos said, no, we're going to ship from the house. You know what I'm saying? We're going to ship from the basement, you know, and instead of investing into like an actual store, he invested into warehouses, right? So Jeff Bezos came up with a whole complete, yes, it's still retail. Yes, it was, as it evolved, it got bigger, it became grocery and all the other things. Yes, it was that. But Jeff Bezos came up with a whole different plan. And what I'm saying is, you don't have to imitate. You got the YouTubers right now that's winning. They dominating YouTube right now. Yeah, you can learn from them, but guess what? You can put your own sauce. So it's just like this. I'm going to give you another example. It's just like this. I just used the Jeff Bezos, Sam Walton thing, right? Jeff Bezos mastered online selling, grocery retailing. Amazon mastered grocery retail online. They dominated that, right? Having warehouses. Make sure they position in the right spots. That way we could do fast delivery. So Amazon mastered that. But going back, Sam Walton, he had the physical locations, the physical stores, and he had the cheap prices. But Amazon, like, yo, we got cheap prices, and we got warehouses, and we can bring it to your door, right? You see that, right? So it's like, no, you could do it your way. You could come up with something more creative, something more different. So it's just like, say you got 1,000 different restaurants, right? Each restaurant got different recipes. Yeah, let's say 1,000 restaurants cook hamburgers. Just use an example. 1,000 restaurants cook hamburgers. They cook hamburgers. But watch this. Each one of them got different recipes. McDonald's don't taste like Burger King. Wendy's don't taste like Burger King or McDonald's. Arby's, Hardee's don't taste like none. All of them taste different. All of them have different recipes. All of them came up with a different recipe, and you can do the same thing. And we get to a point in life, it's like, okay, it's working for that person, and since it's working for that person, we're going to imitate that person. No, you come up with something different. When cars was popular, let's take it back. Forget that. When riding on horses and chariots was popular, somebody came up with a car, right? Somebody came up with an airplane. You know what I mean? Like, people come up with different forms of transportation. Some people make it add on to it, which is innovation. Creating and innovation is two different things. I'll go into that later. But somebody come up with a faster way. Okay, everybody got gas cars. We're going to do electrical car. All right, okay, now we got electrical car. Somebody else is going to come with something different. Right? Electrical cars is popular right now, whatever. Somebody going to do something different. People are like, oh, dang, how they come up with that idea? What I'm saying is, every human being is a creator in their own right. They just a creator in different things. But every human being is a creator. What I'm telling you is, you don't have to imitate nobody. Imitate is like committing suicide. Like, you ain't like actually blow yourself out or kill yourself, but you are destroying your own creativity, and you destroying. Embrace your idea. It doesn't matter how crazy it was, how crazy it is. Embrace your idea. Creating a car at one time was considered crazy. Creating a train at one time was considered crazy. Creating a TV at one time was considered crazy. Creating a cell phone at one time was considered crazy. Every idea, when you got social norms and things is normal and it's been dominant for 10 years, 5 years, 20 years, when somebody else creates something new or something different, everybody kind of like, you know, like kind of, man, that sound crazy. That sound crazy. But I'm saying is, you have the ability to create. You have the ability to create your own and do your own thing and come up with your own idea. And I'm going to say this before I let you go. Everybody's not going to be your customer. Everybody is not going to support you. Everybody don't support airplanes. Everybody don't support cars. Everybody don't support trains. In 2026, everybody don't support those things. It seems like they do. You got some people who are terrified of airplanes. You got some people who would never get on an airplane. You got some people who don't even drive at 2026. You feel what I'm saying? You got some people who don't even get on trains, whatever, for whatever reason. So everybody's not going to support you. And you feel that because you came up with this idea and your mama told you it sucked, your brother, your cousin, the people you know told you, think, no, they might not rock with it, but that don't mean a million people. All right, let's say you're in Richmond. Let's say 1,000 people in Richmond say they don't support your idea. That don't mean a million other people won't support it. That don't mean people in Georgia won't support it. That don't mean, forget that. That don't even mean people in that state. That don't mean people in Chesapeake and Henrico won't support. No, this group is not interested. And this the thing. I'm only looking for people that's looking for me. So when I create this idea, I only want to serve a specific group of people with this idea. Like, I got a group in my mind of the people that I want to serve. Like, if I cut grass, I'm not, if I cut grass, right, and I'm going door to door to cut grass, right, the only way I would go to an apartment complex is if I'm going to talk to, like, the actual owners of the apartment complex and get a contract with them and be like, yo, I want to cut your grass. Other than that, I'm not going door to door in an apartment complex to cut grass. I'm not going to talk to a person that's in an apartment complex like, yo, I want to cut your grass. It doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not my customer. Now, if I go talk to the people who own the property, that's different. But they going to be like, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, no, embrace your idea. It may seem crazy, but guess what? Ain't nothing crazy, ain't nothing impossible. All things are possible to those who believe. Hey, thank you for getting to the end of the video. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, leave a comment below. Peace.